What's going on, guys? It's your boy Moto MMA, aka Jason Balls, bringing you another video. And today I want to talk to you about my baby Mina, my 2002 Kawasaki Vulcan Mean Streak. If you could, guys, before we get into the video, please comment, like, subscribe, all that. I greatly appreciate it. Sorry it's been a little minute since I have uploaded, but without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, guys, I'm going to shoot out some of the normal facts about my motorcycle, just some of the stuff that, you know, normally everybody wants to know, then general things. Like I said before, my 2002 Kawasaki Vulcan Mean Streak. She has a dry weight about 637 pounds. I suppose by the time you put fuel in her, you're getting like, maybe like 650 pounds more weight. So she's kind of heavy. But to me, honestly, not too heavy. You really do not notice it. At least I don't notice it. I'm a pretty big guy. I'm about 6 foot myself. I weigh about 289 pounds. So I'm not a skinny guy either. So for me, she doesn't really bother me. She's about 72 horsepower at about 5,500 RPMs. And a maximum torque about 79.7 foot-pounds, and does 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds. Now, have I ever tested that out to see if I could go 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds? No, I have not. Do I plan on it though one day? Quite possibly. But, you know, for an older bike, like I say, she looks pretty good. I mean, obviously you can see here she has a little bit like rust down there near where the exhaust is, even though those are Vance and Hines pipes. I may switch those out one day. Let's see here. A little bit of rust up on the front there. Nothing too bad. I mean, guys, for a bike that's like pretty far up in age, I mean, you really can't beat it. She's very reliable. I love my saddlebags. These are Viking saddlebags. They're okay. Now, you can fit a lot of crap in there. On average, like I said, I go to the grocery store a lot with my bike, and I just have this game of what can I put in my saddlebags, and I have had like 2 gallons of milk in one of them, gallon of milk, gallon of water, cereal, eggs, you know, bread, whatever you name it. I could not imagine not having a saddlebag on a motorcycle. It just would be so inconvenient to me. Let's see here. I am missing like the bulbs here for the high beam and the turn signal, even though they do work. And then something I will say that is definitely something you want to look out for if you get one of these bikes. If you see right here, okay, so my speedo works and my RPM, whatever works, the gas light and all that kind of stuff. But right here, you can't, it doesn't light up. It doesn't show me like anything like as far as like my mileage and stuff like that. But from what I hear on these bikes, the older ones, that is something that goes out a lot. And it is a sign that the previous owner probably kept it outside. So, which isn't necessarily always a good thing, because sometimes when they get these bikes outside, you have a lot to restore. I had a few things I had to restore on my bike right away. Like I got it from a guy who lived out like in a dirt road or whatever. So there were things like the forks that were clogged up. So I had to change the forks. They were leaking oil. Really, that's about it. I had to make sure I get it serviced. Guys, when you very first get a used motorcycle, if you get it from someone else other than a dealership, please go get it serviced. You know what I mean? Get your oil changed, get, you know, your carbs, if you got carbs and all that kind of stuff that looked at. Just anything that, you know, the standard of what you can get done. I had my brakes redone on it because I wanted to know for myself that the brakes were done. Had to look at my tires and things like that. So just kind of go, you know, get it checked out, you know what I mean? So you won't get any surprises down the road later. You don't want to get any accidents. I mean, you're only on 2 wheels, so you got to take it, you know, as safe as possible. And I'm going to crank this baby up for you, even though I don't think it is in neutral. I have a bad habit. Oh, and I hate this, guys. I hate this so much. I hate these key locks on motorcycles. The gas tanks there, that's a pain in the butt. I feel like sometimes it just doesn't want to let the gas tank up, even though we're working on it. Maybe it's just my technique. Maybe I don't have enough finesse with it or something. But it's a pain in the butt. She's pretty loud. Here we go. I'm going to crank her up for you. go. Like I said, she's pretty loud. Pretty awesome pipes on it. I love it. Okay, now some other little fun facts about the bike. I am 6 foot. When I do straddle the bike, I can definitely flat-footed, very easy. I do like that about a lot of the cruiser bikes or whatever, you know what I mean? They're not hard to flat foot. I do stay in apartments, guys, too, which really sucks. So, you know, I have to make sure I like buy motorcycle covers, stuff like that, keep my bike covered. It is hot out here. It is Florida, baby. So, you know what I mean? You sweat out here. So, you know, that's something you really want to think about too. If you do get a motorcycle, how are you going to keep the rain and the weather off it? I mean, they're made for it, but they have a longer life if you keep them cleaner and drier, you know, not put out in the cold, not put out to get rusted up, not get put out to get messed up, guys. If you get a motorcycle, there's a lot to consider, you know, other than just, I want something that's fast and furious. If you want it fast, furious, and you want it to last, you got to figure out ways to take care of that sucker. And it's not always the cheapest. I think the last time I went to Walmart to buy a motorcycle cover, it was like around 40-50 bucks. I mean, and that's at Walmart, which really isn't like super expensive, but still $50. You know, I get it. Nowadays, it's not cheap either, but you definitely don't want to keep your bike out in the weather if you stay out here, like in apartment complexes or something. And plus, it keeps your bike from being so noticeable in the general public. You don't want to get it stolen either, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you really want to do what you can to keep that bike nice and safe. It's an investment. How much did I pay for Mina? Okay. That's what I call my bike, by the way. I think I already said that, but her name is Mina because she's a Mean Streak. You know, I don't know, not super creative, but whatever. How much did I pay for her altogether? I paid $2,000 for this bike. So, it's not bad. Like I said, you can get a lot of the used bikes for Craigslist, Facebook for fairly cheap, but I do say you have to have put back about $400 to $500 so you can go, you know, get them checked and get them serviced. You know what I mean? Get your brakes done, get your oil change done. At least when you get them, you know, let them look at your tires, you know, so you kind of know the wear and tear on the bike is from you. And like I said, when I got the bike back, I realized that the forks were leaking and stuff. So that was something that I had to take care of, because riding with leaky forks, guys, it is dangerous, and that fork oil can get back into your brakes, you know what I'm saying, and cause all kind of trouble. And you want to be able to stop. I mean, that's, you know, very important. So there it is, guys. That is my Kawasaki Vulcan. Great bike. If you guys have any questions about it, you know what I'm saying, or anything like that, let me know. If you're looking to get a used bike, you know what I'm saying, now is the time, as we get near the end of the summer months and kind of get near the closer to the winter months. Definitely start looking, I would say, around, if you live up north, check it out right around November, December. If you live in Florida, it's a little bit tricky because it's warm here all the time, but you can definitely still find deals here, guys. I live in Florida. I found a great deal on a very cool bike, you know what I mean, that could potentially last forever. Do I plan on getting a new bike eventually? Yes, but do I enjoy the bike that I have now? Of course, man. Mina's amazing. But all right, guys, if you could continue to please comment, like, subscribe, I greatly appreciate it. It's your boy Moto MMA, aka Jason Boss, and I appreciate you, and thanks for watching, guys.